shuffle these.
Hi. Hi. What do you have to say about that, honey cutes? Look who's growing up. Just the funniest, cutest, wildest creature in the world. I love you too. I love you too. Oh, thank you, Juniper. Thank you, Juniper. Oh my goodness. My first kisses that I didn't force on her. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Happy Venus Love Day. Juniper needs to go play with brother a whole bunch after they get done shuffling Manzel's Tarot for us. We're going to dig into Moon Baby Magick Tarot, and we're going to dig into Manzel's Tarot. I got a lot of nerve putting my tarot anywhere near the inimitable Manzel's Tarot. I love that deck. This coven loves that deck. How's everyone doing? Juniper's going to get in brother's arms as soon as they're done. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, yeah, just the deck right here. There we go. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. This is nice. Lovely. And I'm going to fix the frame just a little bit. We've been super, super busy. So I'm just going to get everybody cuddled in so we can see our candle service. And look at this ice cold love that Boone made for me. I'm going to miss when the pandemic's over and they ruthlessly leave this space because, oh, poor teenagers, they must be going nuts. Say goodbye to Juniper, everyone. Thank you, honey. I love you so, so much.
Love you too.
Oh, Juniper's getting so big.
Yeah.
And don't forget her little sunflower toy right there. She's just the cutest. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, my goodness. Let me just make sure that all is well. Those little Juniper kisses are so fun. Entering my body and just giving so much love to everyone that's gathered here, especially folks that are here all the time. I just adore you. And that's one heart. And it's one of those hearts that grows and grows. And the next level is folks that are here for the first time. We get a lot of people cruising by right now because we have a little bit of a hit in the algorithm, which is nice. It's lovely. It's great to have you. Do you know what? In my spaces, and I just want to double check. I'll need my glasses for this. I have to make sure that you can hear me. And so I just want to do a quick little mic check. How's the sound? Good. Hello. Hello. You're all giving one another so much love. Good. Good. Hi. Oh, good. Carson's here. Okay. Thank you so much. Is it Joanna or is it Johanna? I love saying names correctly. Thank you so much. Hi, Teresa. Oh, it's good to see you. Like I was saying, if you're new here, you'll want to know that always we have a candle service with every single gathering. That's all the videos that I create and all of our live streams. I have a little challenge here, and I think I can handle it. Oh my goodness, there we go. It worked. So I light this candle in the name of love to alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. This candle service is for all of you that subscribe to the channel. It really, really does mean everything. We are tiny and mighty, and we grow just a little bit every week. And I find that so healthy and delicious. Of course, I'm making a video right now that could be one of those videos that just like blows up my channel because I'm creating how to create your own indie tarot deck. I'm so excited about it. It's the first part is the first 3 parts of creating an indie tarot deck. I believe many people that are gathered in this space have that interest. And so subscribe to the channel. Tap the bell for notifications so you can see right when that drops. Boone and I are working furiously on it right now. I love this video because it speaks to what I believe, which is, kind of an anti-gatekeeper practice, an I have the knowledge and you don't. This is a sharing space. We have created this space as a circle of floating stones that we came upon this fecund field together. Yeah, it's my channel. So I like to keep everyone safe here, but we work together moving the stones to plant the seeds. And I love you all. I am so honored to be the body for this work to flow through to you and yours back to me. So thank you so, so much. So, how's everyone doing? And where are you in the wild world? And what you drinking? This is a La Croix. Yeah, I say it La Croix. In keeping with Absolutely Fabulous, this is La Croix. And Boone put in fresh blueberries and strawberries. I think it's a pamplemousse La Croix, but I'm going to find out right now. We needed something cold today. What a delicious brew. Wow, how yummy. So everyone got your witch's brew. In this coven, when we're pulling tarot and we come upon the suit of cups, everybody drinks. It's our fun drinking game over here because we like to take good care of one another. And we know that hydration is a great way to do that. I'm in my office chair and I'm going to be casting a special spell today. And we begin by calling in the corners, because the works that we create here are done between worlds in our closed circle. So turn now body and soul, and that's psychic. If you don't have the agency, ability, the physical form that can turn to the north and connect with your body. Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the north, which are earth, our body, our abundance, our home, and our bones. Everyone say it together. Bones. The bones that are knit from our ancestors' love, their struggle, their trauma, their heart. Guardians of the watchtowers of the north, earth. Be here now. We turn now body and soul to the direction of east, to the element of air, the air that connects us, the air that we breathe, which is life. Our words are poetry, our music, our expression of our heart. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east air. Be here now. We turn now body and soul to the south, the element of fire. Fire, which is wands in our tarot, and in Moon Baby Magick Tarot is lasers. And we move to the root. We move to the bottom of our pelvic floor. We move to the delicate folds and the big spaces that hold us completely, that give us room and space and freedom for our baby self, our inner child, where we passionately exist, exactly who we are, ever changing, ever growing, ever evolving. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire. Be here now. We turn now body and soul to the west, the element of water, water, which is life, water, which consecrated this space from the very beginning through our beloved Edgar's hydromancy spell. Water, which holds our memories, which is power. The power to reshape, the power to quench our deepest needs. Guardians of the watchtowers of the West Water, be here now. We turn now to the center of our altar in a spiral shape where we encounter spirit, our self, our essence, our great mystery, Goddess, Gaia divine. Guardians of the watchtowers at the center of our altar, spirit of life, be here now. I sound the bell which activates our spell. My darling love, sweet, precious moon babies, we are between worlds. And how sweet it is. Oh my goodness. Wow. What an experience. I already need to wet my whistle. I'm going to take a peek and say hello. And I'm going to do that as I read this very, very special poem. Because I believe that we deserve to have this art spell wash through us and connect us. Super specifically, because until all of us are free, none of us are free. And we know that in this coven. We know that this coven is all covens. It's a worldwide coven. This is our grand shared web of life. Your body, my body, our body are all connected. And as long as Black bodies are dying in the street, we shall never rest. These are the words of J.P. Howard. I give you reverse Garland, Cinquain for Trayvon. I wish I didn't have to write about you in past tense once again. So unfair. Trayvon, your story is too familiar. We keep returning here. This pain should not recur. Trayvon, today you should be in your school. Your parents' next visit should not be your gravestone. Trayvon, until there is justice, I will wrap you in my stanzas. Cradle your name, Trayvon. Trayvon, we will not forget your trip home. Beautiful son, man, child. Let us repeat your name. Trayvon, your story is so familiar. When your parents visit, let them cradle your name. J.P. Howard, 2013. I'm going to say hello to everybody. Oh, sweethearts. Oh, Teresa, you cutie up top. I love seeing you. Just the togetherness that we have from the jump is everything to me, Teresa. I hope you're well, and I hope your daughter's well. I hope your family's well. All right, cuties. I want to see what you said, but my eyes are so sensitive today, not just from like full-blown weeping all the time, in anguish because of the state of the world. And not just because I'm experiencing really profound, humbling joy at the support that I'm receiving, But just because these eyes were born this way, I have had the most sensitive eyes from birth. So it's going to take me a second to blink, blink, blink and see what you said here. Oh, you're giving love to everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, good. You're working on home projects. Well, we miss you too. And it's so good to see you. Hello, Joanna. Oh, yes. I know, Joanna, you're Tempest, aren't you? Am I wrong about that? I know you just kind of came out with your first name. Hi, Devin. It's good to see you, sweetheart. And hello, Belle Jones. Hi, Celeblin. Hi, Kat. I'm kind of eating the mic right now. Let me get a teeny bit more comfy. I'm out of balance, and that's a no for this Libra. So let me just move things just a whisper. Just a bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. And I'll try to center the mic just a tiny bit more. All right, cute hearts. There we go. It's worth it for me. I like to get things balanced. There, my plant's there, the mic's there. Good. Hi, Kat. It's good to see you. And Andrea, it's good to see you, honey. Hello, Allie, Sunflower Crown. I just had the nicest video experience with Allie showing me their dream cottage. It's fabulous to see you here, honey. And hello, Claire, in your beautiful garden. And hi, Girl Friday. I've seen you here before. It's good to see you. Hi, Holly. Love you, sweet sis. And hello, Kathleen. It's hard to see your name. Santarelli, fabulous. Hello, it's good to see you. Oh, Hunter jumped when I said Juniper. That's adorable. Hi, Jordan and Carson. I love you. That's good. Okay, I'm glad the sound is good. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It really means a ton to me. Yes, Tempest, I know. Oh, Kat, I'm glad you love this so much. Drinking ginger tea and feeling well. That's wonderful. And you're on iced coffee, Elise. I'm coming over. I need an iced coffee right now. We've been burning the midnight oil creating Moon Baby Magick Tarot. It's been an amazing experience. And I have a tendency in my witchcraft to pull all-nighters. Y'all know this about me, but if you're new here, you'll see that real quick. Here we go, sweeties. And Claire's got a fizzy drink with calcium, magnesium, not feeling well. I'm so sorry. Oh, you said you were not feeling well, Allie, at Sunflower Crown. I'm so sorry. Good. You and Claire can take good care of one another. You're both mamas. Pew, pew. Love the lasers. I know. The lasers we're fucking it up with these lasers so hardcore right now. Hello, Evelyn. It's good to see you. You're having your espresso mocha pot over ice with almond milk. So delicious. So delicious. Oh my goodness. Hi, CWP19. Hello. I saw this just jump really quick, sweet love. So I'm just going to have it make sense. Thank you for giving Juniper love. And she does just getting cuter. And I keep saying what the fuck does it matter? They are going to be getting spayed soon or neutered. These things happen with kittens. You take them in and you find out you have a whole different thing. So we're holding very loosely to the binary because we don't give a fuck about it. All right. We love wild and free, and Juniper is that. Oh my goodness. Hi, Kat. Yes, I love that. Oh, you heard a shot outside, sweetheart, when I said fire. Wow. Okay, thank you, honeys. Hi, Lucy. It's good to see you. Everyone surround Lucy with your sweetest love and intentions. All right, cute hearts. Indigo Soul, it's great to have you back. Oh, Michelle, I love you. I love you. And is that a baby bottle? Oh, it's a candle. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. And hi, Star 67590. Hello for giving everyone love. Oh my goodness, this means, I know, the La Croix. We love it. And Kathleen has a message to say that they're happy to be catching alive again. You've missed them for a few weeks. It's fabulous to have you here, honey. Everything is a spell. Is real medicine for you today. Good. Everything today. A walk, a shower, making tortillas. It's been an unreal gift today. Did I say that right? A real gift today. Thank you. Oh, no, totally. You know these things, Michelle. I made myself, when we gathered here for the 13th portal just about a year ago in my home, I made myself go to sleep because my favorite thing is to stay up all night with magical folks, mystics and witches. I had responsibilities, so I made myself go to sleep, but I went to sleep with the giant smile, and I put my lavender eye pillow over myself and said, "Lady, go to sleep." Ah, lovely. Okay, sweethearts, thank you for all your love. Thank you so, so much. It's great to have you here. I'm going to wet my whistle and we're going to dig in. Things just get more special and more everything every week. As we move in this time and in this space and in this timeline, with so many things still so very undone where peace and justice are concerned, in our highly, highly unsustainable capitalist nightmare that we're existing within. You know, reading the words of J.P. Howard, I'm so moved to continue in that metronome way, speaking of returning to our sustainable practices, which are compassion and empathy and magic. And truly, truly, as these works move forward, the mystery keeps unfurling that if I don't give myself that space each day to be nourished in my own care of my own self, then I'm harming myself and I'm no good to the world in that position. So we call in that wonderful, vitally important element of earth, the direction of north, and we acknowledge the bones of our ancestors, the bones that we exist within that need our loving care and need our sort of highest spell work and intention in a world where everybody has intense needs. So I'm humbled all the way to the bone by all of your incredible contributions to my Kickstarter in these last days. It's just been something else. I'm humbled and amazed that it came together. I'm humbled and amazed at all of your contributions and backing this project. And I'm so tenderly moved. The deck itself, and I want to tell you a little bit about Moon Baby Magick Tarot right now. It's created for the care every day of yourself, every day of your physical form, in any way your form is showing up each day, for your brain chemistry, your body chemistry. And I'm saying that not being a doctor, not being a medical professional. I have incredible respect for science. And I also say what my lived experience is important. As a person who's rolling into being 54 and 7/8 years old, this October witch is turning 55 in October. And I've been around the block a couple of times. And I've tried lots of different methodologies for existing. And for me, caring for baby me, for my inner child each day, gives me the agency and ability to tell the truth to myself first. And I love the tool of tarot. And I love my magical practice. It's lunar and incorporates color magic and incorporates being really honest with myself about who I am so I can show up for myself better and the world each day. It's recalibrating. And I find having handcrafts, having something to fan and finger and move through gives me that tactile experience that I'm connecting with myself. It's just so, so important. It was the right time. And I said it all the way back. And I think it might have even been November during our live streams that I thought 2020 was the right time for me to move forward with creating a public deck in the world. If you know me, you know that I've created oracle decks and that I've hand transcribed in some wild self-initiation the tarot when I was a teenager. I was so broke that I couldn't afford to buy the tarot deck that I saw each day at my job at the bookstore in my local mall. So I hand transcribed most of it. Pretty sure that I quit the job before I finished transcribing it to go to a party, because I literally made the money on the dot that it took for me to go to cosmetology school, which literally was across the street from the bookstore where I worked in my same hometown. This deck tells the story of my lived experience and what works for me. If you've had sessions with me, you see me cross-referencing. In this space, you see me cross-referencing, going to my moon calendar that I have online, the deluxe moon that I talk about here, looking at the different meanings of the planets and the colors and associating the candle magic. I cross-reference a lot. So I brought together the top things that I like to reference into this Moon Baby Magick Tarot. And I'm born in the year of the snake, so it coils in a double rainbow around itself, which I find so delicious. So the major arcana is a complete rainbow. And then when you add the rainbow of the double rainbow of the minor arcana, it's a double complete rainbow. Yeah, I am quoting the double rainbow man. Rest in power, double rainbow man. And there's so many elements of it that I will reveal as we go. And I believe that that deserves to be its own separate videos. So I started one. It's over on my Kickstarter. If you just push like at the top of the Kickstarter, you can get notifications when I create notifications over there. Same with the bell here on YouTube. It should give notifications. But CWP19 and I were sharing how annoying it is when the rules get changed, that they don't send notifications via email any longer on YouTube. So do your best to stay in touch all the ways that you can, and you'll get to know this deck. It's an 80 card deck, and this is the back. It's the embodiment of several elements at once that are all galvanized and alchemized right now for the pandemic, for this space that we're in right now in life. This deck unfurls a tarot map that we talked about in this space that shows a few different tarot decks that will unfurl and that we will travel through together as a worldwide coven that I'll create. And this is step one. We're gathering in the caves. We've been talking about those caves since literally January 1st. And we're gathering in those sacred caves now, and we're sort of taking those sacred, simple elements that we need together for this journey. And we start in the north, and the suit of pentacles is caves. And then we travel to the next space, and we move through blades, which is the swords. And then we move down to the south, which is lasers, and then west, which is waves. And I'm just so excited about that. The major arcana, of course, is the center of our altar, which I believe for me and in this deck embodies our inner child. So when we have a 78 tarot system and I add 2 extra cards in there, what the fuck is that? One of them is the moon cycle and what they mean to me. I have them designated as the new moon, the waxing crescent moon. We know these things. The first quarter moon, the waxing gibbous moon, the full moon. Then we get into the waning gibbous moon, the last quarter moon, and the waning crescent moon, and all their magical meanings, all right? So you can see that this little prototype doesn't have the back connected with it yet. And my son, Boone, has a wonderful idea for Kickstarter sort of stretch goals and additions that I can take these prototypes and write little love notes and electronic readings on the back as little add-ons for folks when we reach our stretch goals, which I'm excited about. So if you have any questions about Moon Baby Magick, they really are meant to be used as sweet surprises for your loved ones. Maybe you tuck them on the mirror in the bathroom, or you place them The back side up with the magnet, which is one of my stretch goals, on the refrigerator. And then you turn them over and they've got keywords on them, as you know. And I will show you my death card, which has the keyword on it, transmute, because death is another space in our change. And there's an enormity to that. So the waning gibbous moon is the moon phase that's at the top of the cards, right? So the 8 phases of the moon travel again and again through the deck in order. So this deck, you're meant to have fun with it, just like a kid, and use it as a flip book so you can watch the moon cycle travel. Isn't that fabulous ASMR and tactile, delicious fun enactments for your inner child? That you can just use a flip book watching the moon cycle in your big deck of 80 cards. So the last card is a bonus card that I think I'll do as a reveal over here on YouTube. I'm not going to talk about it now. So you know you've got that reference material of the moon phases and the magic that you can cast inside of your tarot card that you pull. So when you pull this death card and you see this waxing crescent moon, you look over on your card and say, oh, on a waxing gibbous moon, rather, I'm going to be calibrating my magic because I'm dealing with themes of enormity when I'm dealing with this. And if I pull this card reversed, inside the guidebook, you'll see the keywords that travel with that. So if you would like to have the reversed meaning, I did everything I could to be as generous as I could on each card with the moon phase, a simple collage, a color field, and this keyword printed right on there in a fun little font. Isn't that a fun font? It's got little moons inside of it. It's meant to give you a lot. And then if you want to go deeper, and I hope you do, then you'll order and back at the level that has the guidebook in it, because you will receive the reversed medicine if you pull the card reversed. And all the decks receive the digital PDF that will have all the meanings in it. Okay, sweethearts? But if you'd like the physical copy, you can just go and back it on that level. It's all linked here on my Instagram bio, link tree, and in the description of this video. So, sweetie pies, we have a few cards to tie in right now. And we're going to play our tarot scopes just a little bit differently. As I shuffled this deck, I really would love to sort of see what you're excited about the deck. Oh my goodness, look at this, friends. We have a jumper that pulled out of Manzel's Tarot. It's the Star card, and it's 17, which is hyper real, wild and free, and very meaningful to me. Share with me what's on the celestial map upon your altars and in your tarot decks right now. What cards do you keep pulling? In 2017 is when I kicked off my moon coven, very privately, very quietly, before I toggled that button on Instagram to public. And my best friend and I created my website, AngelaMaryMagick.com. That's magic with a CK, sweetheart moon babies. This star card as a jumper is hugely meaningful. It's beckoning me to go back to the very impetus of what this is. And what this is my gargantuan spell. To weave with you a world where all are sheltered, fed, and have sovereignty. Truly, truly, all of us have to be free. That is sustainable. And we're working on it in this coven. And when you return again and again, I know that you're here for that work too. And that practice, that song, that poem, and that spell. So thank you, Manzel. Oh my goodness, we just love our Manzel's Tarot. Isn't that an epic card? I've got a lot of nerve creating a tarot deck when a deck like this exists in the world. Can't tell you how much I admire Manzel's work. The work that Moon Baby Magic is creating is for many, 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 many reasons. So it's a 80 grains in an 80 card deck that's meant to create work here domestically, because my printer is a domestic printer. It's meant to feed my family as our life is changing so drastically right now. It's meant to help me create a stronger voice for those that don't have a voice, and have me stand just a little bit taller in my magic. And I'm just about how it's changing our life and about why it's here, because our life has changed. It's both. All right, sweeties, I'm going to take a little peek before we get going here. Look at this beautiful deck. Wow, so gorgeous. So we're going to do this a little differently, and I kind of need to move my mic to do this. Please pardon the background sound. Very sensitive to those of you that have a sensitivity to sound. And I will cut the deck very differently. You can see me in my silly shorts here, cuties. Into 3 here. And back into 1. Oh my goodness, love our messy magic. And I am going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now I'm going to place my cards in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got a little bit of a randomness here. And I'm allowing us to kind of integrate the sound bath of my tarot into this. These are just prototype cards right here, sweeties. So I'm going to shuffle them with Manzel's tarot and kind of move them around and let you sort of see how this rainbow works with these cards right here together, okay? I'm going to move them around very randomly, and then that's how we're going to do our tarot scopes for the week this week. All right, I'm ready to go. See this? Boom. We'll see what we get to. I'm just going to take a little peek and see if anybody has any questions about the deck or the Kickstarter or anything that's going on. I see you guys chatting with one another, my loves, and I'll just see sort of where we're at, darling loves. Kat, I understand. I'm so here to create space, and I'm going to keep a bit more magical timing today because I have a meeting with a friend who works sort of in digital spaces that created my newsletter with me that, Kat, I really hope you subscribe to. It's over on Instagram, and you can just zip over to that very, very easily with the link. And in the upper left of the newsletter itself, you can subscribe, and there's free magic in there, and you'll see all kinds of my Moon Baby Magic Tarot in there. You will have access to it. What I really want to do is create a giveaway, and I'm not sure how to do that. So I'm meeting with my sweet friend after we're off the line here with our weekly gathering, and I'm going to create space for us to have a giveaway. Giveaways are a lot of work, and I'm having a lot of work on my plate already. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that affordably for me and you and whatever I can come up with. I'm creating space for you, Kat, sweetheart. Oh, I love that. Yes, I totally understand. Yay. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to show a lot more of them coming up this week. Hi, Jen. It's good to see you. Oh, no, you're just right on time, honey. Yay. Okay, sweethearts. I'm just going to kind of take a quick little peek here to see if anybody has any questions. Hey, Evelyn, thank you so much. Yeah, South is lasers, right? Yes, I would love to share about the guidebook. The guidebook will look, feel, sound, taste exactly like me. I really know that you can feel who I am authentically. I love the body. I love our witch's brew. I love the works that move through our body. Excuse me, everybody have a nice little healthy sip. The guidebook will be chock full of the poetry and music that you experience from me already now. Small spells, quick spells, references to other people's work whom I adore, and so much more. It's unique, just like this deck. I'm actually expecting some pushback. I'm expecting pushback because there's these sort of telephone operators, things that happen in capitalism because we're all so busy trying to remain safe that sometimes rumors get started about the way things should be. There is no should. Actually, I must always bring this back to the wonderful Latham Thomas's quote, we are nature and nature is change. And that's all there really is just change. So my magic comes out the way that you can recognize it. I love the body. I love the way that our magic moves through these frameworks that look very much like the compass rose of our altar. Looks like the 4 directions and center for spirit. Looks like there's ways that we must tend to ourselves and order our eating and our sleeping. So the guidebook gives us some writing prompts. The guidebook gives us some ability to do things in the world, in nature. The guidebook looks and feels like this moment in our timeline, in the works that we're creating together. And it's really about unsettling and unlearning as well. So it's unique in that it's not just this hardcore, this means this, so therefore that. I was raised with spectacular amounts of dogma. And I shame my parents not. They did the best that they could, and they still are. Because my words are wild and free, I'm here to share. And therefore, I will be galvanizing this time, which means it's frozen in time in a certain way, because it's written just like this diamond matches that Teresa sent me, right? Well, what happens if Teresa doesn't like me anymore? What happens then? What happens if Teresa loves me more? What happens then? We have to stay current with things. So the guidebook's going to look like this timeline, which is about my past self and the traumas that I've experienced, who I am now, what I'm unbraiding, what I'm releasing from my clenched fist, what I'm integrating as best I can with my future self. And it's a risk, right? It's a risk. I had a workshop, a poetry workshop at the very beginning of the pandemic, and someone told me how harmful beloved Pablo Neruda was. And I didn't know that till that space. I had some time where I wanted to feel really guilty. And then I had some time where I wanted to feel really hurt and shamed by that person that brought it up to me. And then I just realized, fuck it, we're all learning. So the guidebook is going to give you methods for connecting with the mirror, which is tarot, as you are now. So it's a lot of activities and action. And I hope that answers your question, sweetheart. Okay, cuties. Thank you for that question. What a great question, Lucy. You're so magical, honey. Yay. Okay. Star Sweetheart 67590. I think that's what it says. These cards are so unique and beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that loving comment. I really appreciate it. You know, they're meant to almost have a clunkiness in the way that they're simply collage, because the color field is a huge part of this. And the color field will be woven through the guidebook as well, Lucy. The color field is about celebrating our queer coven, our queerness within, the whole array of where we are on the queer spectrum, seen and unseen. And so it's really about protecting our baby self, our inner self, and celebrating our baby self the way that we can. And that color field is hugely magical to me. The color field was curated very seriously, and I'm going to get into that with YouTube videos, right? Because I already started with that. I'm talking specifically about how the palette, the double rainbow palette, was created. I actually sought help from a very trusted magical artist, And I'm very excited to talk about them and the works that we created together. It was divined over hours and hours and hours of works together. And the bridge of the court cards between each suit is not the very deep, saturated color field like my Wheel of Fortune is. It's a gradient like this queen. You see my Queen of Caves? It's a gradient. So that's a bridge to the next color field. I'm very excited about that. That's something that took a lot of work to divine with my wonderful magical friend that I worked with. I'm just excited for you to meet everybody and to see how this all came together. It's a really big deal to me, and I will be very open about that. All right. My intention with this spell is to utilize what I know from creating squares in the AIDS quilt into the world, because I've been alive for so much longer than the people in this coven. I can see my analytics. We're mostly queer femmes. We're mostly between 24 and 35. And so I think that there's something to me speaking to what I've thrived within. And these look very much like the AIDS quilt to me, of which my family made a couple of squares. And we'll talk about that in time. We can't do it all at once. All right, sweeties. So that was a lot. We're going to get into it in just a second. I just want to say, hey, here. Oh, Evelyn, you had a birthday reading. Good. You got the star. The reader described the star as the beautiful, rebellious, mutant, non-binary teenager. And you think about it all the time. That's beautiful. I love it so much. So star 67590, honey, 5 of Cups has been showing up very frequently the last 2 weeks. But the world and the star tend to show up too. Oh, how fabulous. It's very thorough. I love that. So Claire's saying that you love the colors of the deck and the design of the backs and the moon phases on every card. I know it's very different. Thank you, Jen, for saying that you love the newsletter. My sister witch, Jen, here has been here literally through it all. I did their hair in my hair salon when they were a teenager in my hometown. They are the core, the beating heart of this amazing Worldwide Coven, and kind of like the first covener in many, many ways. Along with my sister, who was the manager of my salon and one of their teachers, because my sister was a college professor at our local community college who was Jen's teacher. So Jen and I have a long story together. Notice how I didn't say history. It's with a lot of intention that I say story. And Jen is a Capricorn, and the moon's in Capricorn today. So holla to that earth magic that we're in right now. Aw, sweethearts. I owe you a call too, Jen. So yes to everything Halloween related. Oh, sweeties. So CWP19 is saying, may I make a suggestion? Perhaps you could create magnets of the major arcana. I love you so much. You're so creative. Thank you for that. Anybody, if you can think of DMing me that, it's really easy for me to collect things and put, or CWP19, my darling love, would you mind commenting in this video? And when I go back to do the refresh the timestamps in the comments, I'll be able to grab that. It's such a fabulous suggestion. You're so right on. I definitely know that I'll be creating the Queen of Caves with the Venus of Willendorf on there. This is a cave that was created by the 4 of us when the kids were very, very little, with some driftwood at the beach. It was old weathered driftwood at our local beach, and we created a cave with that my kids worshipped when they were little, and they made us go back every day to go to the cave, go to the cave. They would scream at me, go to the cave. So these cards are about what's real in life, and also sort of what we've thrived and what we're moving towards. So lasers can be about our future selves that we access through healing our trauma within that placement of the South, right? Within that pelvic floor where we hide our secrets and our trauma. So there's a lot going on in these cards, or you can just and enjoy the double rainbow. Or you could just sit there and finger them, like I was saying, and feel how fun it is to watch the moon, and you can gain perspective. It's all just a phase, I'd like for you to tell yourself as you're fingering the cards and using them as a flip book. Okay, honeys? So a lot's going on with this deck. I hope that I got everything here, sweeties. Oh, the chat jumps. Oh, Lucy, thank you so much. Delighted by the description of the guidebook. More excited. You love the way that my light personality shine authentically. You know what? I am light, but I'm also, Lucy, and I know you know this about me, I'm also like super, super uncasual too. So let's all drink to our intense magic, even if we're laughing all the way through and crying, speaking the glorious name of Trayvon together again and again. As a mother, I just can't with these times. I get so exhausted, and I just have to do as much as possible. I'm not able to do as many one-on-one readings. And that was the final nail in the coffin that said, just do it, witch, do it. In addition to my sweetheart being a commission worker now, like what the actual fuck, I'm in my 50s and we're relying on commission, whatever. However, I believe in magic so much, and I have consent to share this with you. My sweetie has a spell to have no ceiling in their income. So no wonder commission came into their life. They lasered the whole thing off. Enough of this bullshit of shattering the ceiling. So it's another tower with rubble raining upon us. Ceilings are meant to be wonderfully lasered off. Wow, wow. Or like Holly said, pew, pew. Yes, lasers. They make a delicious thrumming sound. And I think that my sweetie just lasered the ceiling off. So I believe in magic, and maybe we'll do better than ever. I'm open to it. But it's also very symbolic of high-key capitalism. Just saying. All right, cuties, where are we? Oh, CWP Honey Bunny, you've been here from the beginning, and I appreciate it. I know you're here from Luna Nate, who's also here frequent and just so beloved. And I'm just so glad that I kept you here with my authentic voice. And I'm glad that it connects with yours. So thank you for speaking up so we can connect. It's about us together. All right, cuties. So Minnie Mouse says, hello, friends. Hi, we haven't seen you lately. It's great to have you here. Oh, good. Yes, we love our story, Jen. We do. Please forgive all the suggestions, but maybe you could sell the guidebook separately. I meant to, because CWP, remember when I said I thought I was going to have a book of brews this year? It's all embodied in Moon Baby Magick Tarot. So there will be brews in that, and I just don't want to speak to that too much right now. So the guidebook is fulfilled separately than the book. So yes, it will be sold separately. And I want to just tell you right now, I'm throwing a long bomb, never not throwing Hail Mary passes. I have space at the Modern Witches Confluence in their marketplace because I'm all in and am I think it's called an Ace of Swords level community partner. I'm creating free and discounted spaces for Black, Indigenous, people of color, and witches in need over at the Witches Confluence with the way that I'm supporting as a community partner. And the exchange is that they're supporting my work because it matches their ethical magic, which is awesome. And I'm creating a digital marketplace over at the Modern Witches Confluence, which will run October 1st through January 1st. So you'll be able to get my guidebook over there separately. So thank you for saying that too. Please write that in comments as well, CWP19. I feel a little bit tender and shy to ask more labor of you. So you're shy to keep giving me suggestions. No, I love you more. And I'm shy to say, write it down. You probably would be happy to do that. I love this. We're Tweedledee and Tweedledum falling over ourselves like the chipmunks. No, after you. No, after you. Give me all the suggestions, cuties. Oh, good. You're drinking to the intense magic. I love it. Hi, Johnny Martins. I've missed you. Hello. I'm glad to hear that you love it. I love you being here. You know my Johnny Martins crush story because I had a super serious boyfriend in all of this. In fact, did you see my Instagram post today talking about running the LA Marathon? Raise your hand if you read my post about my marathon. I'm no stranger to marathons, you know. And my boyfriend at the time was Johnny Martin. So I have a lot of room for you in this space, Johnny Martin. And such a crush just on your name. You make me smile. Okay, cuties. So I'm looking. Hello, love light shining. I'm so happy you're here. The Worldwide Coven loves you being here too. Thank you so much. Minnie Mouse, you are just saying that you've been working too much. You just wrapped up a wonderful conference to support service providers to homeless young people. And it's great to be back today. Thank you for these works. Reach out to me if you would like me to amplify those fabulous sounding works on Instagram. Please, in fact, all of you, reach out to me and tag me in posts that you think I'd be interested to share with the world. As my platform grows, I constantly have to have the health of it moving through the filters that we create together. This is a web, it's a lattice work, and we take care of each other. And I love amplifying gorgeous works like that. That's fabulous, Minnie Mouse. Yes, prayers to all affected by the hurricanes. Oh my goodness. Yes, our VR, our Virginia Ruth that gathers in this space often is in the New Orleans area. And they said that there's more building on the radar. So there's more weather coming in the New Orleans area. So hearts going to, and our work going, our magic, our intentions are beaming now to New Orleans. And we've got a candle service for that we're going to cast in just a moment. Okay, cuties? And I just want to read just another quick second. Thank you, Lucy. I'm glad you put your hands up. I'm glad you saw that I wonderfully had a sweet surprise at mile 15 on my marathon. If you want to know more about that, you got to go over to my Instagram post and see what happened to me at mile 15 during the LA Marathon. Yes. Okay, sweethearts. Let's get it on, shall we, cuties? Oh, good. I'm glad you saw that too, Claire. Aw, you're so cute, Johnny. I love that. All right. So, how to even throw this tarot? I think we'll do a final breaking of the decks. I have to close my eyes because they don't have backs on them. I don't even want you to witness it. I'm just going to break them myself with my eyes closed. And we'll take it from the top. All right, honeys? And Aries, this is for you. The 10 of Swords. I know this card so deeply now. I'm spending so much time with literally dozens of tarot decks right now, referencing, cross-referencing, begging spirit to flow through me. This 10 of Swords for Aries, it shows these sort of flaming tips in Manzel's tarot. However, we know this 10 of Swords shows kind of a massive conflict, a massive collective believing of one's own bullshit. Aries, be so mindful to take yourself wonderfully in this waxing gibbous moon phase when we're dealing with enormity out of this ego mass of constant conversations that you're in with a really particular group where there's a lot of bossiness going on. Take yourself out of it and quiet your body, mind, and spirit and connect with what you really believe. That's what the 10 of Swords wants for you, Aries. Love it. Okay, cuties. I don't have my astrology chart in front of me, and I'm going to do it from memory. Please catch me if I forget Capricorn, which I don't know why it always happens, but it does. Not even waiting till we get to cups. Okay, cuties? All right, so now with Taurus, our second card, we have the reversed 3 of Swords, the reversed 3 of Swords. There's a resourcefulness and a usefulness to this triangulation. And reversed, it shows a real shyness on Taurus's part to jump in for fear of the unhealthy way that triangulation can occur in love affairs, in work relationships, even in sort of your family unit. So I understand that it's kind of easier to be quiet sometimes, but now is the time for you to find your way back into that triple rope. I don't even want to say double dutch. How could there be 3 ropes in a jump rope game? It's something that looks like there's 3 intersections, and you have to find a delicate way to get back in, because the other 2 people or entities in this just carried on in a double dutch. Well, it's time for you to jump in and jump with them, okay? Do it in rhythm. You're important in this moment. Okay, Taurus? I hope that helps. I want my Boone Thomas LaBounty to please come to me. Boone, honey. They wear their AirPods a lot. Boone Tom. Sorry, I have to use a mom voice. Thank you. I need my zodiac list, sweetie. I don't want to forget anybody because the air conditioning is driving my eye crazy. I might even have to put my sunglasses on. These eyes are very, very sensitive today. I always know that throat and eyes, that's where spirit comes in. So I'm just getting so many messages. All right. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, who's ready? I'm ready. You ready? Thank you, cutie. I appreciate that so much. Oh, yes. Awesome. You're the best, babe. Just put it right back here and stick it out the side. Oh, yeah. Love it. That's the best side. That's exactly where I want it. Thank you, Boone. You're the best. We all love and appreciate you, sweetheart. Boone is working some deep, deep magic, which we are going to cover in YouTube videos. Thank you, Boone. I needed that too. You read my mind. About how to create your own indie tarot deck. Thank you, honey. You're the best. Cheers, cute hearts. Everybody drink. That's my favorite liqueur. Love it. Gemini, my love, look what you get. You get our Queen of Caves. Queen of Caves is so here to remind you to enter all magic within the bones, within the body, Gemini. You're so fabulously out there, moving ideas out of the mind and collecting them in through the mind and dancing and letting that scintillating, fabulous work be all over the surface of you. And you share, you're so gorgeous and you're so strong. Accessing and gaining the strength to feed all your wonderful threads of ideas through the bones, through the ancestral bones, through the simplicity of rest in the cave, through the fun that you can have when you're in your sweet secret cave. Explore those body kinks, Gemini, and enjoy. I hope you're excited that you got the very first tarot scope with one of my Moon Baby Magic cards. I find that deeply meaningful, Gemini. Okay, cuties, here we go, Cancer. You've got the 10 of Cups. Wow, everybody drink. Nothing could be better than this. We're working on the 10 of Cups right this moment in my Moon Baby Magic. Can I just give you guys a little Y'all, I'm going to give you the little teaser and also like the first look, because this coven means everything to me. I'm going to give you the key word right now for the 10 of Cups in Moon Baby Magic Tarot. I'm just going to look at it electronically right now, and I'm not going to get too crazy because there's notes and notes and notes. Wow, Google Docs, what a portal. So the 10 of Cups is the 10 of Waves. And the 10 of Waves in Moon Baby Magic Tarot is chosen family. And Cancer, chosen family is more important than ever right now. And if you're feeling shyness about that, now's the time for you to just do it your way. Do it in that gorgeous, sweet, calm, hi, sweetie, face back from skating. They've got purple skates. I don't know if you've seen them over on Instagram, but Cancers have a way of being tender with their truths And maybe you can admit to yourself in your book of shadows who your favorite sweet chosen family is and get on it and just start secretly, privately loving them your way and really creating some more nourishing feasts within your chosen family. Oh, what a great, wonderful card. And look at the rainbow on this card. How gorgeous. Goes with my magic. All right, cuties, here we go, Leo. You've got the reverse Two of Swords here, Leo. Reverse Two of Swords. I want you to see this card in its glory, upright, with my chip nail polish and everything. There's a way that this communication is held. Okay. How do I show you? Look at that. Look at the way the communication is held by two entities as this wonderful beam of inspiration from the third eye, from two separate entities held aloft with psychic energy, right? When it's reversed, the two separate entities are worried now about this space right here. They're worried about what it is with this seed that now isn't being held aloft by the same magic. This is a seed. Let it go. Your new project is trying to be held in a more foundational way. Look how much closer your hands are. You literally choked up on the bat. You're going to take a better swing next time, Leo. So right here is where the new seed is. Can you see it? Look at that. Oh, I just love magic more and more, Leo. So let it go. Yes, it was fabulous. Look at that. It's even better. It's closer to the base of your hand where there's incredible, intense power and joy and love that the seed is smaller. And Leo, I don't want to get too crazy, but I kind of have to. When we're working on ourselves, it starts as like, oh, I'm so fucked up. Look at this giant boulder. So you break it in half and go, okay, I'm going to go one side at a time. And then you break that in half and you break it in half. And pretty soon you've got rocks that turn to pebbles, that turn to fragments and sand. We're always working on our shit. When we go to the beach and vacation, we're vacationing on a whole bunch of our shit. That sand that was once a bigger form, it's always there. So I want to compliment you on breaking it down. And now you've got a smaller seed. It's more detailed. It's for a finer mesh of magic, which can only come from you working your magic. Yes, this was fun and gorgeous. And now look, you're doing more. You're learning more. And the seed, it's tiny and it's mighty. So enjoy what you're growing. Leo, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot. Virgo, let's go. Reversed King of Swords. Wow. I want you to see this card just like Leo. Upright. I mean, magnificent artwork. Wow. The King of Swords can be so kind in the way that they have this rhythm of, I'm sounding the trumpet in the morning, everybody's okay. And then I'm sounding the trumpet when everyone's ready to eat the food because we're so good at harvesting. And then sounding the trumpet at lunch, sounding the trumpet at dinner, sounding the trumpet at nighttime. Do you know what I'm saying? Very rhythmic, like churchy. When we are disordered, that king is a hideous inner critic for you, Virgo. It's your season. Happy birthday. Be kind to yourself. This is not Should Fest 2020. Do you understand what I mean by should fest? You're not here just to like shame and should yourself into submission. So please create order and let yourself relax inside the pace that you can create, which is sustainable. This is no time for the inner critic, cutie. You got to enjoy your birthday. However you can. It's 2020. It's a global meltdown. It's time to just like give yourself a nap. Wow, what a gorgeous card. Okay, cuties. Libra, Menzel's Tarot, 5 of Cups. Wow, interesting. I pre-drank. Everyone drink. It's a cups. Who wants a sneak peek on the key word to the 5 of Waves in Moon Baby Magic? I'll tell you right now. Grieve. So Libra, you got to get busy letting that past pain and current pain and future pain have its song. Listen to the song and feel it. Feel it till you express it, because that's what we need to do with our emotions. We need to feel and express, feel and express. It needs to keep moving in waves. So my Libra loves, feel and express that grief for what we were, what we are, and what we will be in the future. That's pain. There will always be suffering. Feel it and express it, and make space in your form for the next phase, because it's all phases. I love 5s for being the embodiment of our heart's message, right? Because our hands are our heart's messenger. You need to feel in your heart and express, let it go. Feel what you feel by touching your heart. All the Libra sun, moon, and rising loves, touch your heart now. Hold it outside of yourself, what you know's in your heart, and then literally let it go. I hope that helps, Libra. It certainly helps this Libra sun. All right, cuties. Scorpio, here we go. This is the reversed 4 of Swords. Scorp, you've got the reversed 4 of Swords. Here's the card upright. Gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Look at that eyeball. Menzel, you're a genius. This 4 of Swords, it just has to be heard. What are you trying to keep out with all your might? And what are you trying to hold in with all your might? It has to be noticed right now that you've got things that are like pushing in and things that you're trying to hold in as well. There needs to be this way that you air out the form. This is a really common depiction of the 4 of Swords. I can't wait for you to see my 4 of Swords. This is Menzel's 4 of Swords. The Mother Piece Tarot has a 4 of Swords that's very similar. It's a beautiful, beautiful enactment. And it does show meditative enactments right now. It's really important, Scorpio, that you get back to the basics with your daily enactments to keep that peace and calm flowing and moving in your body. Okay? Has to, or else the mind will just get pure torture. All right, cute hearts. Now on to Sagittarius. Oh, you get a moon baby Magick Tarot. Sagittarius, you've got the Sun card. And the word for this Sag is luminous. There is fire in this, which is really comfortable for you. There's a way that you are being beckoned to the outside space in this, and you need to illuminate the places in you that you really have to sort of dry up and store for food. Saggy, use this sun to shine a light on the ways that you need to improve. I'm going to say that. This card, and I want to show you how I utilize this with my system. I hope you don't mind me calling it a system, because it is a system. You'll take this card and say, okay, where is this on our spectrum? Cool. I'm looking at the moon chart and I'm looking at this card. Isn't that a gorgeous color field? We see that it's a waxing gibbous moon. It says calibrate. All right, cool. I am feeling kind of overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed and knowing that the full moon's coming up and I've got this mountain of work to do right now. So Saggy, if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, you have the opportunity to sort of shine a light on those areas and what you need to do to make things right with folks in your life. as the full moon is going to show even more the areas of your life that you are yearning to improve. Okay, sweetie, so it's here for you. Blue is about that throat chakra area, that telling the truth comes from that throat area. And this blue field is illuminating. It's time for you to speak the truth. All right. Shine a light on the areas of your life that you need to improve and the ways that you need to just apologize. Just do it. Okay. Hope that helps. Cool. All right, honeys. So where are we? Cappy. Love it. You've got the Chariot. This is the Moon Baby Magic card, Chariot. And we're going to utilize the moon chart. It's so much fun. I love using this system. You have a waning crescent moon. And the word there is manifest. And I'm using that and rewilding that because I'm seeing people shaming the word manifest. All of us have to receive and do well. This is time for you to really, really get moving, manifesting, Cappy. I really hope this helps. There's a depiction on here that I talk about in my YouTube video, which is how to create your own indie tarot deck. And so your homework is to go watch that video as soon as Boone and I are done with the editing of that video. And I'm hoping that I'm going to drop it this weekend, but I'm getting smarter and I'm watching my analytics and I might drop that on Monday. I'm not certain. I just need to see when it could catch the YouTube algorithm. All right. So I hope you like this card. Isn't it fun? This is really, really my old hearse, and this is really, really my old trailer. There's a lot of collages of things that are hyper real in my life. All right, cutie. I hope you like that. And finally, Pisces cuties, here we go. Oh my goodness. You've got the star card in Moon Baby Magic. And let's have fun. Let's get into it. Do you see where this lands? You see where it lands? It lands in the waxing crescent moon, protect and nurture. The star card is here for the second time today, first in a Mansel's Tarot Jumper and now in Moon Baby Magic. And the word here is sacred. It shows little juniper reaching up and messing with the datura plant that's in my backyard, which is poisonous. So protect and nurture is in this moon phase. And that's the message for you when we look at this green field that's coming from your heart. You need to go deep in your heart and see the ways that you're being authentic to yourself and how you can be more protective of folks that you need to protect because it's your job. Okay, Pisces? I hope that helps, cuties. What fun. Okay, let's talk a little tiny bit about the messiest prototype that I have for my Moon Baby Magic, which is the card backs that shows this phosphorescence from back in May. But it's mirrored so you can see the phosphorescence that was at the ocean here at my beach here in Orange County. And you can see this placement of the 8 phases of the moon and the new moon in the center, reminding us to really gather around the new moon always, which is our little baby self, that major arcana, the depth of who we are, and surround it with that beautiful second array of magic, with that first wave around you, that first cave around you. Surround yourself with your magic. And it shows my logo here, mirrored up and down, creating this diamond shape inside the moon. It looks really fun when you show it as a third eye enactment, and it actually does kind of compel and pull in some energy. So it's going to be so, so beautiful. I love this company that I'm using as a printer, and all of that's cooking forward, but truly, I need to make stuff happen right now. And I know you can feel that from me with my newsletter, with my Kickstarter. It's time for me to boogie. It's time for me to get it on. and be a little bit more clear in my intentions and make my channel happen, make my website go down, make my newsletter just thrive. And I know you can feel it, and it's all with incredible intention that all these modalities are together. And yet you might just pull this little star card and go, oh, that's so cute. I love that I get to look at this word sacred now in my morning pages and look at this pretty green field and just find soothing and comfort from this color before you sleep and think to yourself, I'm doing my sacred best for my body as I close my eyes now. Or wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to write myself a little love note and place it on the bathroom mirror and keep this card here all day and remind myself how utterly sacred my journey is today. You don't have to get super deep with it, but you sure can. I'm going to leave you so many avenues to go deep with this if you choose to, or to just have the peace and calm of this color field. It's everything. One thing that I do want to tell you too is this mountain is deeply meaningful to me, and that also is something that I talk about in my YouTube video. Okay, cuties? So listen, it's time for me to move on. I've got a very important meeting at 2:30 Pacific. I want to take a quick little peek here and see what's happening. Oh, the immaterial garden is here. Honey loves, I'm showing their comment. Has everybody in this worldwide coven fully and completely understood how powerful it is that we have the immaterial garden here with us today? That's Nee over on Instagram and here on YouTube. Please rush over and subscribe to their channel. They create work every single day, tons of live streams every single day here on YouTube. They're dedicating the rest of 2020 to building their channel. Let's give them a boost, shall we? Nee is so, so dear and sacred in my life. They created the fabulous Arcana Brick Road. You can look at the hashtag on Instagram, Arcana Brick Road, that our dear mutual friend, that is the whole reason why I even know Nee, is Golden Finch here on YouTube. I just constantly dream that they'll enliven their YouTube channel and start throwing more videos here. Golden Finch is fabulous. You must follow them on Instagram too. Remind me, somebody, to link their information in the description of this video. Nee, I adore you. Thank you so much for always being here and just celebrating others. Your light shines out in such a major way. Your channel shows that. We adore you being here. Thank you for bringing your beautiful garden here. And I don't even know what you said, but I did see your beautiful flowers. Oh, sweetheart. Please don't forget to like this video to show Angela Mary some love. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is so unique. Thank you. This space, this frat house that we're in, that we sneaked in underneath my skirts, it likes attention. So let's give it to them. When we chat in the sidebar, when we throw emojis up there, when we like, when we share, it makes movement happen. So let's do it. And let's do that over on Nee's channel too. Thank you so, so much for mentioning that, Nee. I adore you. Honey, I'm going to go back really quick and I'm just going to take a little peek and see where we are in our magic before I hop off. Yes. Oh, thank you, Joanna, for thanking Boone. Boone is so cute. I can't even. They're my Libra sun. And so they're turning 16 in autumn. And it's just so fun to have that fabulous energy here. Thank you so much, CWP19, for your suggestions. Indigo Soul, Gemini Rising, Libra Sun, Cappy Moon. Wow, you got a lot today. Oh, I love that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so, 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 so much. Hi, chat. You're so cute. Yay. All right. So, honey loves. Oh, the Chariot card is very special to me in that deep indigo blue. It's not showing in the prototypes that I could make here. Wait till you see it when it's created with a professional printer. A lot of thought and care went into the color fields with my precious, precious art friend that I can't wait to introduce you to on YouTube. You're going to fall madly in love. Okay, cute heart. So lots to share. I'm going to do it in pieces because I'm really, really ready for my channel to blow up. I'm ready for that. So Teresa, thank you, honey. I'm just so, thank you. And just, you're so welcome. Thank you for the support and love from the jump. All right, cutie. So Menthol 2020, hi. Good to see you. You're welcome. So Claire is saying Indigo Soul, Capricorn Sun, Gemini Moon, Libra Rising. Wow, so much going on there. I love it. Johnny Martins. Thank you, Angela. Oh, you needed this. I'm so happy to provide it for you specially, honey. You know that. All right, honeys. So let's take a little peek here. Oh, your littlest is a Libra. Well, prepare thyself for constant action forever. And also, we chill so well. Nobody has a midnight bowl of cereal like a Libra. My darling loves, if there's nothing else that we do in this time, I ask that you care for yourself so deeply, because the works that we're creating have so much intention. Every single drop that you drink, enchant with the magic of healing yourself to do better in our wild world. I truly am sending you all my love and magic. Remember, honeys, that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is our spell. And what we're going to do now is we're going to light a candle. We're going to light a candle for Trayvon and all of the Black bodies that fall constantly around the world, especially in America. It's just so fucking wrong. And so this will be a continuous candle service that in this heat wave is going to warm up my house way too much. I'll do lots of posting about that. I think I'll even head over to Instagram and post the poem that we read today. And I've got another poem to read after we light this candle, sweethearts. This is a lovely beeswax candle, and I want you to see this in action. This is a big one. We got to do better. We got to do more. And what that looks like is taking care of yourself every day, speaking up when you can, vote if you can. Black lives matter. And Black trans lives matter. These are the words of J.P. Howard once again. And it's called What to Say to a Friend Who Wants to Give Up. Say I love you even when you can't love yourself. Say please, please not today. Say too much, life unlived. Say mirror, say beautiful. Say this arm, take this arm. Say grab, say hold. Say let tears fall. Say tears heal. Say forgive your mama. Say she did the best she could. Say tomorrow. Say sleep. Say split second. Split the seconds. Say let the seconds turn into days. Say today. Say tomorrow. Say sun. Say warm. Say skin. Say warm skin. Say sunlight. Say new day. Say breathe. Say inhale. Say exhale. Say not today, baby girl. Say so much life to live. Say love. Say I love you. Say hold on. Hold on to love. I love you. And I'll see you very soon. I'll walk you out now, honeys. You can say goodbye to one another. What a poem. What an original, incredible poem. J.P. Howard, y'all. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. So much. I agree with you, Johnny. My goodness. Oh, poetry is such a spell. I watched a YouTube video about how to put emojis in texts. It was adorable. It was a 1.5-minute video from the cutest person. And they showed how to put a dinosaur in the title and in the chat on YouTube. It was the cutest thing in the whole wide world. Love you all, sweeties. I'm just going to take a peek here. Oh, yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you, Lucy. Love you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for being so kind to one another. It means everything. Oh, I love when you get to know each other and you're so kind to one another. It's really everything. Wow, how was that poem? Jeez. All right, darling loves, I'll see you soon, okay? Love you.